Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope your day is going amazingly well. This is Angela Jo Maneri, and just want to take a few minutes to continue your I Am Journey adventure. And today is day 15, 16, sorry, day 16. I'm getting confused. So we're kind of starting this week, and really getting excited about the workshop that's coming up this Saturday, which I'll just share a little bit of information and the link again in the comments after this. But today is a very special day because this morning, when we were returning from church, I just stopped for a moment and I turned to Paul because I had all this energy and I said, you know what? It feels so good to have energy again, to be able to process things from start to finish, to be able to read things, and just to be able to actually allow that to be processed, I guess is the best word, and to be able to honestly feel normal again. So as I was sharing with him, I kind of got a little emotional, and I said, you know what? I had a couple other things planned for for today, another word, and I had it all set out for the week. And I said, no, today I am going to have today's word or affirmation be, today I am healing. So I felt like today was the day to truly be authentic with everyone. Not that I'm anything less than that, but today I'm really being more transparent, I guess, and just open. And that's what the workshop is really all about. It's broken up into 3 different segments: inspiration, authenticity, and mindfulness. So I'm just going to give you a little snippet of the authenticity part as I was led to do. So this brief testimony, not going to get into a long detailed one, but it has been about 18 months now of my journey in healing and restoration. And I'm sharing in hopes that it will give you some inspiration when you are going through struggles or any kind of challenges, and also give light to the fact that the power of speaking words, positive words and truth, especially when you're going through things, and more importantly, the promises of the great I am that are in the Bible is so important, and that's what really helped me along this journey. So quick background, pardon me, had a concussion back in May of 2014, was on a train coming home from Boston, and got up very quickly, as I'm usually going, fast pace, got up to use the ladies' room and got up really fast and boom, hit my head on the overhead luggage rack. And I think at the moment I was more embarrassed than anything, but then I realized that something had happened and I really hurt myself. So the next day went and had a CAT scan because I wasn't being able to focus on things, and they found swelling in my brain, and they said to eliminate TV, cell phone, and computer. So just take a guess. Do you think I did? You're absolutely right. No, I did not. So lesson learned. Definitely take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. So fast forward to now, because that was May of 2014, there was a lot of just struggle in that time, but more pronounced, I guess, in the last 18 months. So just to give you an idea, with bad headaches, not being able to focus, sleeping like extremely long amounts of time, and just not being able to function as well as I normally was. So after finding a wonderful doctor who really listened to me, she suggested that I have an MRI, and they found fluid on the brain. So a little upsetting, but I was so positive that God was just going to provide and get me through this, because he does use all things for good. So through that whole time frame, I had so many people praying for me. laying hands on me, just the power of prayer, changing some few things as far as my diet, and primarily my mantra for that time frame, and is still today, is I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole, I am healed. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm whole, I am healed. I must have said that 100 times a day, maybe not that much, but a lot. And I was believing it. It wasn't just those words. And what we speak out loud has more of an effect on ourselves and in our life's journey than anything else anybody else says. So I knew the power of God's creative power that was alive in my spirit, and I knew by saying those words out loud that it was going to make a difference. So during that process, we're showing or just dealing with the fluid and just whatever, all the things that were associated with that. Again, not getting into too much detail. So then more tests were given, MRAs and MRVs, which I had never heard of before. And lo and behold, even after I was just like so positive that, this was just going to pass and I was going in for the report to get positive results, the doctor said things had changed. So I could just tell by the expression that it wasn't good. Lo and behold, they said I had atrophy. Atrophy of the brain. What I like to say now is those two words should never be in the same sentence, okay? Atrophy and brain, no. So after about a 10-tissue cry, I just said, you know what? God He's going to be even magnified, even greater through all this, because this is even more serious than it was before. So without going into all the details, through a lot of prayer, more affirmation, other people praying, healing, just healing thoughts, 6 months went by, and I finally got an appointment at a top neurologist at Penn, and he, after an hour of all these diagnostic testing and questions, and he looked at my brain on a big screen, and it was like a 3D movie in front of me, and everything that I had seen before, and the other doctors and neurologists and radiologists, everybody who was reading it had declared, he said there was no longer any signs of a concussion, any fluid left, or any signs of atrophy. So it took me a little while to process it and thought to myself, could the doctors have been wrong? And I realized probably within the next 24 hours that God really came through, and I'm claiming a miracle because it has really impacted my life in a big way. So I just wanted to share a snippet of that. There's always a testimony in every test that we have, and a message in the mess. And this year, as hard as it's been these last 18 months, I know more now than ever that all the things that I've been teaching on and talking about and sending messages of inspiration are really, really, really true. And it's not that I didn't believe them before or doubted it, but now I know firsthand, because I've gone through it, that the power of the creative power we have inside is so important. So to learn more about this and to take that journey with us and to share more about the lessons, I'd love for you to join me and a lot of other people. It's for men and women and young adults on Saturday, January 13th from 8:30 to 1 at First Alliance Church in Hokeseth, to discover all that you are because of who you are, and to take this incredible journey of inspiration, authenticity, and mindfulness together. So I hope you can join us, and thanks so much for your support. For those of you that have just been a part of this journey, thank you. And just I'm excited about what the next few months, and especially this year, God has in store for me. That I know that I'm supposed to be doing this workshop, and that I'd love for you to be a part of it. So thank you. Make today amazing, and remember, positive affirmations, your I ams, are so important. So today, I wish you healing in every aspect of your life. Take care. Talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.